is the first fifth wheel, and really looking forward to doing this full time.
We saw there was a Luxe fifth wheel for sale in Florida on a lot down there. I think they were still out for sale through dealers or whatever. We saw one, and a gentleman actually was traveling from here back and forth to Florida, a young man. We saw that, so that kind of piqued our interest. And then the town in Zephyr Hills where we lived in Florida for the winters, friends from New Hampshire pulled in with a new one. So we got to see that and talk to them. So that piqued our interest to do more research and then come here to the factory for the tour. I was not really terribly impressed to come to a factory tour. I thought that was really not going to be much fun, but it turned out to be pretty interesting. So that's kind of what started that. Sold our place in Florida and came back and ordered a much bigger one than we ever intended to, with more perks, more slide outs, more whatever. But it's going to be, it's like home. We've got a ton of space in here, and it's gorgeous. What we didn't get the curtain treatments, the window treatments. And I'm a quilter and a sewer, so I've made my own curtains. So at our next stop, he'll actually be hanging all the curtain rods so that I can put the curtains up. And, we've got a lot of little small things from home, like the shelf by the dining room table. I got that specifically so I could put some of my primitive decorations on it and stuff. So it makes it feel pictures of the grandkids and everything. Makes it feel like it's home on wheels. Yeah. But the service, this is our second time back to the factory, and the service is impeccable. We had some trouble with the fireplace, and they just took it out, put a brand new one in. The washer wasn't working the way it should. Took that out, put it in, and because it didn't match the dryer that we had, they took the dryer out as well and gave us a new dryer that was fine. But just the service, I feel 10 years down the road, if we need something done, they're going to be here to help you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They've really been fantastic.
Nice.
Scale of 1 to 10, I'd give them at least a 15.
Yes. Oh yes. We looked at,
For the
I don't
last
know how
20
many.
years we've looked at them.
We've been doing this, looking at them for years, and you figure you find something, and you really like, and then all of a sudden you see something better. And then we found this, and it's like, there's nothing better. It's just the materials they use. Everything's wood. It's not the cheaper stuff. It's the doors are all solid. Just the craftsmanship is just beautiful.
I mean, it's insulated so much better than any other camper we've looked at, and just everything is just finished so nicely. I mean, you say it's just the cabinets are solid, so when you shut it, it's not like it echoes. It shuts good. I mean, the drawers are all self-closing drawers. I mean, I don't even have that in my home. Self-closing drawers. I mean, the fridge. Residential refrigerator, residential oven, and stove. You don't get those in very few campers. So,
Wow.
That's a bigger refrigerator than I have in my house, I believe. We're on to Kentucky for a bit, then to South Carolina for 6 or 7 weeks, then to Florida for the winter. When the snow's all gone in Maine, we'll go back home in the spring, probably middle of May, and then head out again in October and never see another snowflake.
And next year we're headed west. We'll do Arizona, Texas, up into southern Utah. Start traveling around like we wanted to do.
See the whole country. There's so much here right here in the United States to see, opposed to going anywhere overseas or whatever. It's just. Well, and I think I was going to miss all of my material things. I like primitive furniture, my old bowls and things. I have a lot of old hutches in my home. These are all on, and I'm like, I thought I can't take them with me because there's either no space or they'll break. They're all glass. But after about 3 days of being away from the house, I'm not missing any of it.
Nice.
We're really looking forward to it. Yeah.
That's good.
See this beautiful country we have.